Well, hello and welcome again for the second time in an hour. I'm your host, William Liu. I'm joined by my thirsty co-host, Alex Wong, in only one definition of that word. Alex, last time I saw you, which was yesterday, you were deep in the throes of what you diagnosed as sports depression. How are you doing in that sense as of today, Wednesday morning?
Yeah, I think it took me 9 years to get over my divorce,
Oh, here
and
we go.
I think to get over this Blue Jays loss, I was very emotionally invested, I would say, for about 2 to 3 months here. So I think it'll take about 2 to 3 months. I think a lot of people in Toronto have a similar feeling. I think they're just walking around with a little fog in their brain. It doesn't
Wait,
help.
fear of God?
What? Chelsea Mainlander, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Friday. Can't believe I had to walk around Toronto in a kith bag yesterday. But
Okay.
surprise. But yeah, it doesn't help too that I walk by the Rogers Center like almost every day.
Oh,
So I need them to take down those want it all posters and all of that stuff. I just can't right now.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I want
Uh,
none of it, man.
I was gonna say,
I want it all gone.
speaking of emotionally invested, were you more emotionally invested into this Blue Jays team or into? Not just kidding. We're not gonna go there.
Oh
We're not,
God. Oh God.
we're
Oh
not gonna go there.
God. Yeah.
What we're gonna talk about? So I
Well,
think I guess
I
I'm.
lost a ring in both scenarios, so yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Actually, I told her she could keep her. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
yo, that's too much,
Do you
man.
think she took it to
Too
a pawn
much.
shop? Yeah.
What would you do in that situation? If
Like,
you need
would
the
you
money, then sure. But I feel like you should keep the memento like that. No, you know what
would
I
you
mean? It's
be
like,
upset? Would you be upset if you found out like your significant ex other like took the ring to the pawn shop?
well, I've never been in this scenario, but I feel like if they're on relatively decent terms, if you don't want the ring anymore, you should return the ring to the
Return.
person.
Well,
So
she
like, what?
she did she did offer, and I was like, no, you should keep it.
Oh,
Like,
okay, that's
yeah.
different then. I guess that's wow, wow, a lot of a lot of. Okay, this is not.
New
Damn,
lore.
dog. Yo, this is so sad. I'm sorry, man. This guy Lord of the Rings. Okay, what we're gonna do here today is we're gonna look at some early season narratives. Alex has been catching up on the Raptors, I would say. Obviously, the focus has been on the Jays, but we're 8 games in. The Raptors are 4-4, and I think he had a couple questions in terms of what's true and what's false about the Raptors season to date, and we can look at a couple of the narratives that Alex Wong has probably ingested largely through seeing Twitter. So
I am the guy. I am the guy who looks at Twitter, looks at a box score, and then will argue with you. I'll be like, "Yo, man, Raps have a big three. We're the only team in the league with three guys averaging 20 plus. I'll fight you, Bill Simmons."
so with that idea in mind, obviously I've watched every game of the season, and Raptors just coming off a nice win over Milwaukee as well to get back to 500. This might be the latest.
Woo!
This might be the latest of this season. The Raptors with 500 in a while, man. I've got to say, like,
Okay,
I'm feeling.
that's kind of sad. That's really
I-
kind of sad.
Really, is it more sad than the ring story you just told,
Yo,
buddy?
stop it.
Gollum,
Woo! 4-4,
Smeagol over
baby.
here.
Four,
Yeah.
four, four.
That's right.
All right, yeah. So these are some things, some chatter that I've been hearing about the Toronto Raptors. So first one here for you: true or false? The defense this season has been a major problem.
I'm gonna say false because the defense was a major problem, and that is undeniable based on the fact that you had a stretch there where the Raptors were giving up 130 points per game. They were losing 4 straight, entirely based on the defense. I think again, sometimes with the early season stuff, it's like you have such a small sort of like pot to draw from, right? So you all at first you might look at it like, okay, the Raptors just can't defend at all. I think when you look at some of those matchups more closely, first off, they played a back-to-back on the road, which you're pretty much guaranteed to lose one of those anyway. I think you also saw them play against some really uniquely difficult matchups for the Raptors with Victor Wembanyama, with Anthony Davis, with the Houston Rockets, with how much size they have. So a lot of their issues on that end were mostly just like not necessarily defensive breakdowns so much as they're not even able to get to rebounds in the first place. Now, on top of that, they also had Jakob Poeltl with a bad back, and Jakob is still kind of like working his way back in. But, he's been dealing with this thing since like training camp. So hopefully he's able to get over it eventually and just be healthy for the year. But I think what we've seen in the last 3 games is that the Raptors have actually shown that they can really, really defend. Now, granted, you can always put an asterisk on everything. So you can say that when they beat the Cavaliers, that was because they didn't have Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jared Allen. Those guys are significant contributors. They didn't have those in the lineup. When they played the Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant wasn't in the team. By the way, Ja's shooting like 5% from 3 or something. So, like, you know what I mean? I'm not actually sure if that was a positive or a negative for the offense. But you could say that, and even last night, you could say the Bucks were playing second half of back-to-back on the road. But at the same time, the Raptors' defense for the last couple of games have really locked in. A couple of things have really played into it. Number one, they're rebounding the ball a lot better. Even without Jakob for the 2 wins against Memphis and Cleveland, Raptors did a much better job of just like sort of balancing when they're going to leak out in transition and when they're coming back for the boards. So did a better job defending the glass. They're also just not doing as much of like the super aggressive defense. Like I think like the Raptors like were so gung ho on like we're gonna pressure the ball, we're gonna attack the ball, we're gonna steal the ball. Like it felt like they were sacrificing the rest of their defense just to steal the ball, which is never a good defensive strategy in any context. So they kind of backed off of that. You stopped seeing like the blind double teams. And then, you're also seeing like just better rotations by the team. I mean, I just broke down what Scotty Barnes has done the last 2 games where Scotty last game against Memphis had 5 blocks and a steal, and this game he had 4 steals and 2 blocks. Back-to-back games with 6 stocks, man. This, you know what I mean? We might have a new Wolf of Wall Street, man. Move over, Wemby. We got Scotty over here. We're good. So
yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you. We should chant that at Wemby next time he goes.
This guy's so heartbroken by the Jays.
No, I watched a little bit of Raps Bucks yesterday while having
nice.
A grilled chicken salad at 11 restaurant right by the arena. Scotty really stood out in terms of just his effort. Like, I think just him guarding Giannis as well, like, you can tell the energy level is up. And I really do think wherever this defense goes this season, like, Scotty's going to have to really pull his weight and really carry that. And I think he's done that in the last few games. Are you looking at any other guys where you're saying that, like, this guy could be a huge difference maker in terms of the Raptors having a below-average defense versus an average defense?
Yeah, I mean, actually, one thing to add to the Scotty thing is I think this is another sign of maturity, right? The last couple games, we've seen Scotty take on the hardest assignments consistently. But last couple games, he's like, Jaren Jackson, I'm going to be on him. I'm going to be the primary defender on him. Game before that, Evan Mobley, I'm going to guard him. This game, I'm going to guard Giannis. Like, that's hard to do. That's a lot of, like, physical effort. But he's, like, taking on the challenge. And I think, especially when your leader embraces that challenge and, like, meets it head on, that gives confidence to sort of the rest of the team. So I think that's like a really good point of maturity and leadership by Scotty in the last couple games. Yes, I think the 2 guys I'm looking at most in particular are actually RJ and Brandon Ingram. Immanuel Quickley is like whatever, right? Like if he's, I just don't think overnight he's going to wake up and become Davion Mitchell defensively. Like I just don't think that that's going to be the case. But what I'm looking at is RJ and Brandon. First off, those guys are going to have to play a lot of minutes, and they're going to be largely on the wing. They're going to be in the starting lineup, which still does not look that great, to be honest. Raptors have actually won a lot of their bench plus starter lineups. But I'm looking at those 2 in particular because they have to play a lot of minutes, and I think some of the stuff they can do, they're never going to be like super positive defenders or even plus defenders, but I think they can do better on that front. Last couple of games, I've been really noticing RJ blocking shots under the basket. Right, he had a play yesterday where Cole Anthony tried to drive and get him off the bounce, and RJ met him at the rim and blocked it. And I think he even said like, "Get that shit out of here" or whatever. Right? So I was just like, "Okay, all right, RJ, I never see nasty from you defensively." I'm seeing that a little bit more, and I'm seeing Brandon Ingram yesterday. Brandon's like still kind of easing into things a little bit. Offensively, he's already kind of there, but defensively, I thought last game he did a great job of protecting the paint. His rebounding is gonna be really huge for this team that is gonna need. If Scotty's going to be taking on the toughest assignments, Like they're going to need other guys to try to chip in defensively on the rebounding glass. And like you saw a little bit of that from Jakob when he came back to the team. But I think Brandon, especially because he's usually guarding like a weak shooter in the corner, when the shot goes up, he's going to be long, he's going to be tall, he's going to come over and be able to get rebounds. Like, I think he's going to have to be a big part of it too. And if those guys can be average defenders, if RJ Barrett can be an average defender, if Brandon Ingram can be an average defender, if IQ can be an average defender, then you all of a sudden have 3 average and 2+ defenders in the starting lineup. And then I think you can really balance it out.
Okay, so it is false that the defense is a major problem right now.
It was true a week ago, but yeah, there you go.
Nice. Next up, true or false? Everyone hates Immanuel Quickley.
What do you think, man? You've seen Twitter.com. Do you think everyone hates IQ? Look at this. The chat has it right.
Paul
ready
Troy,
to go.
IQ needs to go. No, I mean, I know IQ had a nice, decent bounce back game yesterday. I think this is just part of watching the Raptors or watching just, any team that you follow. But it seems like specifically the Raptors, there's always like a scapegoat, right? Like we almost need, how like, what's Darko doing this year? He's handing out some kind of Cobra cane after the game. Have you gotten an explanation about this?
We don't have a great explanation about this, but okay. I do know that thematically, Darko did also go as a pharaoh for Halloween.
Okay, so this is like a whole emerging theme about him.
That's what I'm saying. Like Darko's becoming more Egyptian as time goes on.
Yeah, I gotta say though, wifey going as Cleopatra, that's strong.
That's kind of fire, man.
That's strong.
Do you think any of his players went up to him and quoted the line from Monster?
What's the line? What's the line?
Well,
can you say it?
Once again, it's from young Kanye. For people playing this in the car with their kids, just like skip 10 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
But the line goes, "Have you ever had sex with the pharaoh?
Oh,
put
yeah.
the pussy in a sarcophagus."
Oh my god. My goodness.
So anyway, 10 seconds is over.
Oh
Go
goodness, I shouldn't have asked. No,
why did you ask? You know that song. You know Monster.
I think Bobby Webster. I legit thought you were talking about Monster, the Charlize Theron movie. But like I would imagine Bobby Webster did walk up to Darko and his wife and said that in his Borat voice.
Yo, honestly, that in a Borat voice would be incredible.
Do you think Bobby spent the whole night like in Borat voice?
Absolutely.
Like, did he commit to the bit?
Absolutely. Okay. By the way, for people who don't understand what we're referencing, we do actually have the exact quote from Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby won the Costume of the Night award.
Yeah,
as Borat. Anyways, yes. So I think they've been handing out the belt. They've been handing out the Cobra. Like fans there needs to be like some kind of like scapegoat, like title.
A scapegoat of the game award would be kind of funny too.
Well,
like the anti-Raptor chain.
Yeah, no, by per game seems a little excessive, but it's like these players take turns holding that, right? Like Damari Carroll held that for a whole year, maybe a year plus.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
I'm sure Jonas Valanciunas held that for a little bit. Sure. Who do we have recently? Like in Tampa, I'm sure Aaron Baines was the scapegoat holder.
Aaron Baines wore that thing. Pascal wore it for the bubble.
Yeah, Pascal wore it for the bubble. And I think right now...
Fred actually, everybody wore it a little bit, but Fred wore it, I think, probably the most in that 41 and 41, losing to DeAr DeRozan season.
Yep.
Scotty probably had it at certain points, too.
Yep. And right now, the scapegoat title holder belongs to Immanuel Quickley. So does everyone hate Immanuel Quickley, true or false?
It's a little true right now. It doesn't mean that people can't come around on IQ.
So what are the things he's coming up short in right now? Besides not making any threes. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple of things. Obviously, IQ is a tremendous professional. He's really worked on his body. Last year, the big issue with IQ was just him not being available. And so, like, he spent a lot of his offseason making sure that he can train his body to go through the rigors of the 82-game season. He's been healthy. He's been out there. Everyone's talked about sort of the great shape that he's in and everything. I think the issue is they're changing a little bit of what they're asking out of him, right? They really want to sort of get better and have him improve on the on-ball defense. He's never been that strong of an on-ball defender. Like, we're not exactly employing Drew Holiday at the point. You know what I mean? Like, so he's a little skinnier. He can sometimes get pushed around, whatever. There's been a couple plays where, and I've clipped those, where it was like he kind of just genuinely like gave up on a couple of defensive possessions. That's also going to add to the fuel to the fire. But I think a lot of it actually stems on the offensive end because IQ's still trying to get his game off. IQ naturally is a pretty aggressive scoring type of point guard. He likes to take these transition pull-up threes. He likes to get downhill, shoot the little floater. And he's just not really making most of that stuff right now. Last night, he had a good stretch in the first half where he was making those shots. Second half, he started kind of missing again. So ultimately, he goes 5 of 15. It's not great. But I think the difficulty with that is sometimes you need a guy to be aggressive contextually, right? Right now, the Raptors have 3 wings for the Raptors who are really rolling. And we'll get to that in a second. But Scotty, Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett, those guys are all scoring. So when IQ misses, it's kind of like the opportunity cost of IQ shooting a random pull-up 3 in transition is that Brandon didn't get to touch the ball. Scotty didn't get to touch the ball. And so people they're nitpicking, and I think they're complaining for some valid reasons, like in the sense that like I think IQ should probably step back and not be as aggressive and not be as shoot first. But at the same time, he's also gotten better, I think, steadily in the last couple of games where he's played a better floor game. He set up guys on the in terms of in the offense. He's not forcing it as much. And I just think that he has to sort of understand that, like, as of right now, he's kind of like the 4th option in the starting lineup. A regular 4th option probably takes 10 shots, right? And what I want from my 4th option is how efficient can you be? Out of those 10, can you make 5? That's it.
Yeah.
So
well, I think
it's actually really, he can turn it around easily, I think.
Well, I think in IQ's defense too, like if you look at the way this starting 5 has been put together, like I would argue the toughest adjustment probably belongs to him, right? Like at the point guard spot. Like for Scotty, like easing off the number 1 option role has probably helped his game, and you know that Scotty can do other all around things. We know that RJ has had no problem continuing his scoring. And Jakob is just Jakob, you know? Jakob's just out there, like he'll make things work with whoever. Yeah, sure. So if anything, like I think it does take time. It does take time. And maybe by the end of the season we're still looking at it as like, oh man, we pay $30 million to a player who might be best suited coming off the bench. And that will be a tough pill to swallow. But I do think like 8 games in with this new starting lineup, give IQ some time, I think he'll figure it out.
I think so too. Again, like he probably takes like 2 bad shots a game, so you can maybe cut those out. But again, like that's just gonna happen. Like everyone takes 2 bad shots a game in the starting lineup except for Jakob. I think the thing with IQ is just like he needs to sort of get around to like making a decent share of his open threes, which we know he can do. That's like the one thing we know for sure that he can do. Of course, there's a contract. People always talk about the contract. I try not to let the contract affect the enjoyment of the player. Because I think those are 2 separate things. Whether I get paid twice as much to pod or the same as I get paid to pod right now, you still getting the React pod and a couple of pods throughout the week. You know what I mean? Like it's what I'm gonna do doesn't change. So I hope you don't expect double the enjoyment from these pods if I get my salary doubled. You know what I mean?
All right, next up, true or false? The Raptors have a big 3. Streets are saying that, we're the only team in the league with 320 plus points scores. RJ's look great early. I think Brandon's come as advertised in terms of a bucket getter, and Scotty's been putting up numbers as well. True or false? Do the Raptors have a big 3?
Okay. Why? I don't know why, but in the NBA, a big 3 is always such a funny sort of thought. I guess like big 3 is like Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett type of thing. And so, no, we don't have a big 3 like that. We don't have like LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
So I mean, we can put these into tiers, right? Like big 3, like you mentioned, it's like LeBron, Wade, Bosh. That's a big 3, right? Like Steph, Clay, KD. I guess you add Draymond too. You get big 4. And then you got mid 3s, Mid 3s was like Julius Randle. Who else was there on the Knicks?
No, I think the classic mid 3 to me, as soon as I think about that, is Gilbert Arenas, Anton Jameson, and
Caron Butler?
No, it was the
Larry Hughes.
Yeah. Those 3 guys I remember all scored 31 or 21 season. I'm like, yo, this is mind blowing. They got 3 24 game scores. Meanwhile, they were 500 team. Yeah.
So mid 3 is a little bit disrespectful, obviously because of the term. How about do the Raptors have a upper mid 3? Yeah. Do we? Is this an upper mid 3? Yeah.
Well, I did see this tweet last night, which I did get a crack out of. Because if you remember, there was a comment in training on media day where Doug Smith asked a question about sort of how these 3 guys are going to play together. Which I guess I cropped out their faces, but you could tell it's RJ, Scotty, and Brandon Ingram. Okay, And he
We're
was asking,
supposed to tell players by their foreheads now.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you see,
We should do a forehead test. I bet you I could guess every player in the NBA based on their forehead.
if I showed you Paul George, you know it's Paul George. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
Jerome, pull some foreheads.
If I showed you Lee Van Osman, you know it's Lee Van Osman. But yeah, like what Doug D asked is like how you guys work together as a threesome, and obviously Brandon gave the answer he gave. But I actually did like this tweet from the Six Man on Twitter. He called it hashtag the threesome. That's the nickname, the threesome.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that.
We have Killer Bees as well, by the way.
Yeah, Killer Bees.
They're all Barrett Barnes,
Yeah.
Ingram. How is that B? I don't.
What happened to what happened to
Big room.
Yo, what happened to BBQ, man? Quickly so bad they took away the cookout, bro.
Oh, Q's canceled like John Gameshi, man.
Oh goodness, yo, these references are flying today. Okay, so upper mid 3. I think we have do we have an upper mid 3 here? 8 games in.
Like a mid-tier tax bracket 3. Like,
yeah. Do we have an upper mid 3? Like the numbers look good. So
we got these are the capital gains 3s.
I'm just asking you. Maybe we should call them the CRA, man.
Okay. What can I say? I think honestly, right now, all jokes aside, the three of them are playing fantastic basketball.
Yeah.
Like collectively, it's a fantastic basketball. So, RJ Barrett this season, 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 55% field goal percentage. Scotty Barnes on this season, 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, also a bunch of stocks, 51 shooting from the field. And then Brandon Ingram leading the team at 21.1 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 54% shooting from the field. It's not a mid-3 if the three of them are going to play like this. This is really, really fun to watch. Now, I think defensively, again, like I mentioned earlier, I think RJ and Brandon can raise their level of defense. Scotty's already doing a great job. But, like, the three of these guys together performing at this level has been a real revelation to watch. Guys are, like, the chemistry between Ingram and RJ was really apparent even just in preseason alone. Everyone was concerned about how's everyone going to fit together, and that's fair. The starting lineup's still not producing great results. But as we just talked about, that's fallen more on IQ and Yakov's back, I suppose. The three of these guys fit together perfectly right now. The way they're moving the ball. I think a lot of this is really dependent on RJ and Scotty being able to shoot high percentages from 3. Like, RJ has, come back in refreshed. He's been shooting the 3 at a really steady rate, so I think that's all been strong. The surprise has been Scotty, and I actually asked Darko about, Scotty's 3-point shooting to start the season. He's basically shooting 50% from 3 to start the year, and I asked him about it, and he did say that obviously Scotty put in a lot of work in the offseason, specifically on working on the 3. But the other part was the team really studied his biomechanics in terms of how he was shooting the 3, and they made a couple of tweaks, which obviously incorporated through his work. And so it's actually really encouraging to hear that, because right now Scotty's actually been really money. And the other part too, of course, this affects everybody, regardless of how much work they put in, is the shot selection. If you're taking wild pull-up threes, it's going to be harder to make them. Scotty's taking the more balanced threes that last year when Darko gave him the green light to do whatever, that's fine, because that was last year and they were tanking. This year, he's taking much more responsible in rhythm threes, and it's kind of like blackjack, you know what I mean? Like, he's hitting on the next card as soon as he gets the first right card, but he's not just like searching for the game winner on every single shot, right? He's like making sure he takes a steady 3, makes it, and then he'll take another one. So, yeah, I mean, whatever you want to call these guys, man. Upper middle class 3. I think that's where we're settling right now. But we can check in on this throughout the season.
We're calling them North York.
Yeah, they're Leslieville 3s, man.
Yeah, the Leslieville 3s, man. Yo, Matt Devlin needs to only call 3-point shots from those guys from like upper middle class neighborhoods, man.
The Richmond Hill 3.
I don't want to hear no broke boy shit.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Oh man. Yeah, no, you know what? I gotta shout out RJ, man. Like from the minute he came here, it's like, all the talk from the outside being like, oh, the Raptors taking on a toxic contract. Oh, like he's a throw-in. Like IQ is really the guy that the Raptors care about long term, and he's done nothing but contribute. Like,
absolutely.
Like, and even this season, it's like, oh, you're gonna take a step back now because Brandon Ingram's here, and look at the things that he's been doing so far. So it's like, I know, like, we can nitpick RJ's game as we can nitpick anyone's game. RJ's not a perfect player. Not a lot of players are perfect, but RJ has done nothing but contribute positively since he's gone here, and I feel like he deserves some love for that.
Absolutely. I think this is one of the situations where I think the fans love RJ more than the team loves RJ. I mean, management, really. But, like, and I'm hoping that that gap sort of closes. Because I think there was a real effort to maybe put RJ into trade talks last year. Based on the way he's playing right now, I don't want to see him traded.
He's contributing to winning, and he's an important player for this core group. Like, I don't know why there's such a rush to get rid of him.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. I think, again, it's just people are not necessarily letting go of how he played in New York. And also, like, when you play for these big markets, that's the impression that stays with you, man. I mean, it's not like RJ's been to the playoffs with the Raptors. It's not like they've been winning. So it's harder for people to really appreciate because, like, who's really tapping into, like, the 30 and 52 Raptors? You know what I mean? But RJ has made tangible improvements. And, again, I just love the fact that he's playing with no ego, man. Like, the team asks him to do something, he'll do it. And then he will still contribute. Like, I think you could put RJ in an all-star team and you probably still average 20. This guy just always finds ways to score, man. It's great.
Yeah. Okay.
And now he's the third option. He's getting, like, weak defenders on him. It's even easier for everybody.
Yeah, no, I love that. Okay, so the Raptors have something below a big three, but it's
yeah.
It's
I think we're settling on like Richmond Hill 3, but you know,
okay,
like
okay.
we can move that even into when we get to Forest Hill 3. That's gonna be different.
Okay, I like that. Okay, next up here, true or false? Collin Murray-Boyles is well ahead of schedule in his rookie season so far.
Yeah, this is definitely true.
Okay.
Collin last night obviously goes back to the bench because Jakob comes back in the lineup. He ended up making 2 or 3 starts, I believe, in Jakob's place. He's played a decent amount. Obviously, his start to the season was a little delayed because he had a forearm issue or something. I don't know. But he missed like 2 or 3 games. His first game was like really, really quiet in a debut against Dallas. But then that Spurs game was eye-opening. He had 19 points in that one. Again, the Raptors got blown out, but CMB was taking it strong to Wemby, making defensive plays against Wemby, frustrating him. I was like, wow, this guy going head-to-head against Wemby, right? The next game, he goes out there and takes it strong to Evan Mobley. The following game, he takes it strong to Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm just like, this kid's got that little it factor. And, of course, like, defensively, we knew he was going to be really disruptive. I think if you... I think if the Raptors basically assessed him as basically like the best defender in the draft or the second best defender in the draft. Obviously Cooper is up there too, but so I think when they saw him at 9, like this is obviously a player that they were really excited to get, considering based on their evaluation of the team and the draft. Like they saw what defensive potential he has. He's like easily like right up there with Scotty in terms of how many deflections he gets, steals, the blocks. He's going to be a monster at that end. But I think the surprise has been offensively. Especially with the 3-point shot. The intel I got there was the 3-point shot for Collin was just not something that they worked on in college, which is kind of nuts to me to think about, right? Because the collegiate coach over there for South Carolina, they were having him play basically like Zach Randolph, like Julius Randle inside the post type of thing, right? So they're having him be a post-up hub, kick out, and obviously that's translated to some tangible skills. He certainly knows what to do when he's in the paint, but they just didn't work with him on shooting threes, which is kind of absurd to me. But I think that's, again, a good sense of scouting by the Raptors to understand that, like, okay, this is now a source of potential because, yes, in college, he barely shot threes. And when he did shoot threes, obviously not working on them, not going to shoot a high percentage. But what they get on the team is a guy who they can sort of mold from scratch. He has no bad habits in terms of how he shoots the threes. So they're really teaching him, like, basically how to shoot a little bit from scratch. But obviously there's some sort of base to build on. And even as soon as like in preseason, I remember even you and I sitting there in training camp in Calgary watching him shoot threes. We were like, he's actually not bad. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like he's like noticeably worse than some of the guys around him. I think so. Seeing from that development to then actually translate into the game, I think that's gonna be huge because, especially for a small ball guy, he's gonna need to pair the 3 and the inside game, and so far he's done that. So it's been really exciting watching Collin, and honestly, again, just really good drafting by the team. Because again, most people were looking at, a center, us included. We were looking at a center for this team long term, and they were like, we're looking at the best player available every time.
Yeah, no, I've loved Collin's confidence, like going back to like summer league, preseason, and he's translated that to regular season. And yeah, I'll never forget, Raptors drafting Collin Murray-Boyles and then the next day being like, thanks, Masai. Just like the crazy 48 hours in Raptors history.
Do you think did Masai make the phone call to Collin, or did Bobby make it, man?
Yo, Masai makes the final call. It's like this like dramatic moment. He like turns out the lights in his office at like the OVO Athletic Center. One final walkthrough, and that's it, man.
How do we not get that video, man? You know what I mean? Of all,
what do you mean? Of course, the Raps are like, no more propaganda for this man who wants $15 million a year, man.
I love Masai propaganda, man.
Yo, this guy Masai making IKF money. Masai making Max Scherzer money. This guy getting 15 a year.
Yeah, I need Masai to go out there and throw 5.5 innings of scoreless baseball in the World Series, man.
Oh man, I like this quote here from Paul Choi about CMB, quoting Marlo Stanfield. Big pause on the puppy. This is a scene when Marlo, I think, first sees Michael in the streets, and he sees the potential in him. So I like that.
Marlo's the Masai of gangsters. Man. This guy can scout an up and coming bad boy.
Well, Malachi, I guess Malachi Flynn is Dookie. Anyways, okay, so we're happy about CMB. We're excited about CMB, the draft pick. I think that's the general consensus.
The question here is true or false. Collin Murray-Boyles is well ahead of schedule. I think yes, he is ahead of schedule.
Awesome. All right, got a couple more of these to run by you, but first, let's take a quick break. This segment is presented by Table Fare and Social. Get your pregame bites and after-work drinks at Table. It's at a great location right across the street from Scotiabank Arena and just steps away from Union Station and the Metrolinx bus terminal. Will, what are we having at Table Fare and Social?
Well, they got one of our favorites in the city, Alouette.
Ooh.
And you, of course, you know Alouette. Incredible food.
The wedge salad?
The wedge salad, exactly. Imagine you're about to watch a Raptors game, you're about to watch a Leafs game, you're about to catch a concert at Scotiabank, and beforehand, we get together, get a couple of drinks at Alouette, get that salad. We're ready for anything, man.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of options at Table Fare and Social. This is your go-to spot. Next time you're off to a game, check out Table Fare and Social, a downtown food hall right across from the arena for some great pregame bites and drinks.
Yo.
Hey, man, the Raptors are going to be on the road here for a little bit, starting on Friday. They got Atlanta, Philly, Brooklyn, Cleveland, Indiana. We got to hit up Table Fare and Social, man. You know,
let's do it, man.
Yeah, hit that pregame. And then you know we can watch the Raptors and stuff.
I think our friends at Pi actually open up location there too. So
okay.
I'm always excited to have Thai food.
Oh, so. that makes it like that's a big three right there, man. We got Alouette. Ooh,
that's the RJ Barrett.
What else are we gonna
Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes of Downtown Food Eats. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah, shouts. By the way, we have a new intern who's joining us for the next few months here. On Hello and Welcome, Karem Abdul-Jabbar has joined us.
Sick.
We're very excited about that.
Crispy Karem.
Yeah, crispy. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, next true or false. This is a problem with the early small sample size theater. Shouts to Kevin Pelton, because I feel like this was true before the last 3 games. True or false? Darko is on the hot seat. I guess the seat's gotten a little colder now.
Yeah, that seat cooled off. I think for Darko, he needs to make this season work. I think it's like the last 2 seasons he's gotten a chance to develop and grow, and honestly, there's been 0 expectations to win, right? This year, though, I think it has to be a real proof of concept. I think it's kind of like a prove it year in the sense of you do a good job with this team, you make the playoffs. I think Darko gets extended. I think, he's like going to be your coach for the next cycle going forward as well. If the team really goes south, which obviously at one point the Raptors were 1-4 and they didn't look good, then you might look at the other direction. So it's natural to sort of be on and off about this. I totally understand the question. But I think right now the answer is false. I think what you wanted to see from Darko and his staff was making the necessary adjustments, right? Darko kind of talked about it in one of the games where he was like, in practice, he's like, in the offseason, I have all these ideas and like thoughts about how this team's going to play. And then sometimes you get in the game and it's Anthony Davis and Wemby. It's basically the same thing as like when Mike Tyson was like, everyone got a plan until they got punched in the face. You know what I mean? And like they kind of got punched in the face and now they got to adjust. And I'm really enjoying how they've adjusted the last couple of games. I thought it's actually pretty important how, the Raptors played the Bucks last week. You were there at that game. We saw how they lost, and then the following week they did a much better job of like containing the team and just doing a better job of sort of matching up against Milwaukee to the point where they beat them by 28. I think that's also pretty important too. That's like a clear sign of like making the right adjustments in terms of matching Scotty's minutes with Giannis, making sure that the help defense was tighter and not just gambling. And so, yeah, I mean, I think that the answer is false right now, but it really just depends on the season. I mean, it's a make or break season for a lot of guys, and I think Darko's probably the number one on this list.
Well, I don't think this will be the last time that, we're going to have this conversation. I feel like, the 3-game win streak here, getting back to 500, obviously cools off those conversations a little bit. But it's like the next, 3-game losing streak that comes, if they go through a bad defensive stretch, Darko's under the spotlight the whole season. And I think this is going to be a continuing conversation. I'm dying as I'm watching backstage here on our thing, and I just see Jerome uploading NBA foreheads.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it.
Yeah, so this is a big year for Big Darko. So we'll stay tuned. I'm sure we'll circle back on this one. I swear to God, the Raps give up 140 on Friday in Atlanta. You're gonna have people in the chat being like, fire Darko. Like,
I'll be in the chat. No,
this is how it works.
Hey, it's a sports, man. Everyone understands this.
Yeah, finally, last true or false for you. I know we're only 8 games in, but true or false, the Raptors can still be a top 6 team in the East this season.
I think the answer changes after wins or losses.
This is the problem with sports media.
Team plays well, great, praise. Team plays bad, bad.
No. But let's zoom out.
Like,
okay, let's zoom out a little bit here. Like early season, we've seen some teams be surprises. Like Chicago and Philadelphia, to me, are the 2 big surprises.
Sure,
in
for sure.
The East.
Yeah, in the East, yeah.
We know that the Knicks and the Cavs are going to be there.
Yeah.
So if we believe, and Miami's been a pleasant surprise too.
Miami's doing the thing where they like spread the offense, and they're doing the whole like. Remember last year the Grizzlies did the no ball screens offense?
Right. You wouldn't stop talking about it.
Well, they got the no ball screens coach to come to Miami, and now they're doing that. So.
Yo, what happened, man? We used to have great basketball. Now we playing no balls basketball.
Yo, no balls basketball is legit just pickup basketball. They're playing pickup is what they're doing, man.
No, so I mean, you zoom out a little bit. Like maybe Chicago, Philly, and Miami are teams that you weren't expecting to compete for a top 6. Maybe they'll be there.
The Bulls are 6-1, man. Shout out to Stacey King with the weirdest call of the year already. But on the Nikola Mirotic or Vucevic 3.
But then at the same time, it's like, Atlanta has been mid. Trae Young's out. Orlando's got some issues. They're only 3-5 right now.
Have you seen the Desmond Bain stat lines, man?
No, they've been bad.
Oh, this guy's in the darkness right now.
Yo,
man.
he got to go back to Gotham, man.
Yeah.
My Wizards are they're getting it together. They're 1-6 right now, but it's early. And then
it's done, man. It's already done for that team.
We had high hopes for the Pacers, and they've gone off to a 1-6 start.
Yeah, everybody's injured.
It's been very
they're not that good either. Yeah.
It's been very up and down, and I don't know. Like I think Toronto's right where maybe people expected them to be. It's like fringe of the play-in, maybe get into the top 6. I don't think that's changed through 8 games for this team.
No, I don't think you should have changed the evaluations just based on 8 games. Jokes aside, obviously wins and losses are one thing, but that a lot of it will kind of balance out over the course of the year. I think that for the team, like the Raptors, like they're certainly still trying to figure out a couple of things in terms of how they want to play. They still got to figure out what IQ is going to be doing for this team and sort of how they can sort of get into like a reasonable spot. They got to figure out if Jakob's back is healthy. They got to maintain Brandon's health, knock on wood, but so far everything looks really good. And so, like, there's got to be a couple of things that sort of come along. But obviously, after wins, you see a reminder of what they can do. Like last night, for example, like, everybody came in the game and contributed, man. Grady Dix, like, obviously he's like, okay, I got to fire the threes, but I thought he did a great job attacking the paint. Jacoby Walter, he's basically like, okay, can I be this year's Ochai? Like, it's not a lofty goal. It's not an exciting goal. No one's been making propaganda videos for Jacoby Walter becoming Ochai Abaji. But, like, these are the little tangible things that can really help improve the team. I think Sandro's done a great job joining the team. Sandro got second star for me last night in the game. And, yeah, I think you could see, like, how this thing could work. I think on the flip side, when they really don't devote themselves to the defensive end or when they're really sloppy, that's when you see how this is still a young team that still needs to find how they play together. You know what I mean? So As of right now, I would say true, just because I kind of felt like they had an outside shot of being top 6 anyway coming into the year. And them being 4-4 doesn't literally change anything because that's kind of what I expected them to be at this point in the season, you know?
Yeah, I want to shout out Milwaukee too, man. You know, obviously Giannis has been playing incredible. That game winner
Yep.
against the Pacers, and it's like, man, looking at that roster, like, you know, you couldn't be that optimistic about them coming in, but it's like Giannis is gonna carry this team, man. And they got random guys like Cole Anthony just like contributing and stuff. I didn't even know he was in Milwaukee.
Yo, Ryan Rollins has been hooping. I mean, not yesterday. He didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't do
Ryan
nothing yesterday.
freaking Rollins has been like a big surprise early in the season. If I were to tell you, okay, out of Chicago, Philly, Milwaukee, and Miami, if I told you one of those teams is going to win 50 games, who are you taking? Chicago, Philly, Milwaukee, Miami.
You know, I think Chicago's actually made tangible improvements, but that team is going to finish 500 to play the Atlanta Hawks in the play-in every year.
Yeah, that's the destiny. Yeah, that's the destiny.
Granted, so are the Miami Heat. They're always supposed to be there too, but wow, 50 games? Can I vote none of them? I don't think any of them win 50 games.
You don't think Philly could get there with their little edge lord or whatever, edge max backcourt? Yeah.
Yeah, the edge maxing backcourt I think is has been great for Nick. I just do think that like over the course of the year, Nick's gonna play these guys 42 minutes per game. Like, hold on, before I even look up the numbers, I'm just gonna ask you true or false because I know you're not watching that either. Do you think a Philadelphia 76er is leading the league in minutes per game?
Yeah, probably Maxey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look up this player stats. Who is leading the league in minutes per game? It is Tyrese Maxey at number 1 at 42 minutes per game. Do you want to guess who's number 2 on this list?
I don't know, man. VJ Edgecombe.
VJ Edgecombe, second in the NBA at 38.8 minutes per game.
This is the easiest trivia ever. Yo, but
Nick
those
Nurse
are young legs.
Change, man. Nick
Yo,
Nurse
young
is
legs.
hilarious.
Young legs, man. Young legs, bro.
Yeah, young legs about to be old legs by January.
Young legs, man. Yeah. No, you got to pick one, man. Chicago, Philly, Milwaukee, Miami. Someone's winning 50 games.
I'm gonna pick Miami.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like the way Miami's been playing. You know, I love the no ball screen off.
The no balls offense, man. No, I love Bam's been playing great, man.
Bam's been hooping. He's been shooting threes.
Yeah.
Norm's a nice addition to that team. They still don't have Tyler Hero yet, but I think the thing with Spo is like, you know, Spo's cooking when random guys are coming in and like making good contributions.
Well, Jaime Jaquez getting a little revival too over there.
Jaquez is getting a little revival. You know, Jovic is still around. That whole Dame package still just waiting there in Miami, rotting away. But like, do you know about Pal Larson? You know about Drew Smith? You know
Drew Smith? Oh my god.
Drew Smith. No, some of these guys are actually
I loved his first three. I loved his first 3 albums on Motown Records, man.
Yeah, Drew Smith is a sick name, I gotta say, man. Simone Fontecchio, you know?
Oh wow, he's still in the league? That's crazy.
Yeah, well he went there to replace Duncan Robinson, which
that's insane. All right, so that's our true or false. You know, I'm back on the Raptors. We'll be watching. You know,
Capadonna.
Starting. How did you know him? That's a Woo affiliate, man.
Here, hold on. I've been shaving this comment from Aiden from Twitter. Alex, you look like you're fighting demons. It's all good. Bieber just re-signed.
Yeah. Shouts to Shane Bieber. You know, taking below market value, run it back with the boys.
Bro, we got guys taking discounts for this. Like,
Yo, Bo's coming back.
First
man.
in Toronto.
Bo's coming back, man. Guaranteed Bo's coming back, man.
Yo, run the whole team back, man. Let's be the 2014 Spurs next year, man.
No, run the whole team back, but also spend like $200 million more. Like let's get another closer. Let's get one big time starter, and let's get like maybe 1 or 2 big bats in here too. Like we should upgrade everything.
You want Bassett back?
Yes, I want Bassett back as our 8th inning guy.
Okay, Bassett's back. Okay, Bieber's already back. You want Max
Bieber's
back?
Max, I don't know if there's room for Max. Maybe as a coach.
Wow.
Yeah.
Based on the way he pitched in the playoffs, you're not going to bring Max Scherzer back?
We got Gosman, we got Yasavage, we got Bieber. Yeah. Don't forget about Jose Barrios.
I'm forgetting about Jose Barrios, bro. Barrios is not even on the roster.
Barrios is going to bounce back, and then I don't know if we got room. Man.
Really?
For Max. Yeah.
No, I think we got room for Max. I think he's too big of a veteran presence in the locker room. You got to bring him back. He's like our Garrett Temple that actually cooks. And then, yeah, I mean, Anthony Santander, like, what can we do with that contract, man? Can you
No,
start working, Anthony?
don't worry. He'll be okay. We're gonna add Kyle Schwarber from the Phillies. That's the guy who the guy who hits like 50 home runs, but he bats
I
like
know Kyle
180.
Schwarber.
Yeah, we need him. We're gonna get another closer.
Carlos Pena of regen.
Yeah, we're gonna get another starter and another closer, and that's what we need.
We did make enough money, I think, from the World Series round.
Well, they reported that the Jays made 150 to 200 million, which to be honest sounds low.
That's no way. That's way low. That's no. I'm not even believing
Isn't
that.
that
I think
all
they made
you
that
gave them individually?
Yeah, they won that per game, man.
No, that sounds really low to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, go Jays, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know enough about baseball to argue with any of Alex's points, but I do want to throw out there that Alex's reaction to anything that's depressing is throw more and more and more money at it. So his suggestion to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to solve the Jays, should be taken with at least that.
This is a good point from Donkey too, man. Santander hit 44 home runs in 2024. We have Kyle Schwarber at home.
No, let's get two Schwarbers then. Let's get two Schwarbers. But yeah, money can fix all problems. Yeah. Money is here to fix all problems. So we're on it. Everybody's like, get rid of that bum ass Brandon Little. Leave him alone, man.
Okay, get rid of Brandon Little. Get rid of IKF. I never want to see IKF again, man.
Oh my god.
I don't care. I don't care. On that slide alone, you're cut. You're never coming back.
I can't believe
we're
as Toronto, we're both against an IKF and an IQ right now.
Man.
Okay.
IKF is like our Steve Bartman now. You know, like he can't show his face. That's Toronto.
So unfair.
No, I actually don't want to see him. Like, I don't want to see him. I'll turn off my TV. I will cancel Sportsnet now if I see IKF on my television.
I will cancel that damn Sportsnet Now City TV Plus bundle that Emily Agard keeps trying to sell me.
Emily, shouts to friend of the program.
No,
Emily.
shouts to Emily, but what do I need City TV Plus for?
Emily's like, we need that bundle, man, for all your entertainment. I'm like, I need Sportsnet
what am I watching?
The Jays and Raptors. That's it.
911 and like Blue Bloods or something. I don't know, man.
It aired young Sheldon every commercial break, and I remember one time taking a photo of it and then sending it to her with "nice try."
It's actually Sportsnet Plus, says Jared. Jared, get back to work, buddy. Raptor show's back on the air. Kipper and Bourne's back in the air, buddy. Go do your job for Sportsnet Plus, man.
Do some work, man. Do some work, JR.
Well, moving on to close out the show.
Yes.
We invented a new segment at the beginning of the show that I tried to scramble together in the moment, and that is identify the NBA forehead. Alex said that based on any forehead, he could just figure out who the player is. Yep. This is a random set, so I think we can revisit this like with a proper search down the line. But I did want to set the tone and figure out. And just let Alex guess really early on to see how well he can do it off.
Okay,
the bat.
so two questions. How many of these are you showing me here?
I found 6 foreheads for you.
Okay, 6 foreheads, and are these all current players?
Everyone is an active player in the NBA, and they're all, I think, recent photos from this season.
Okay, I guess I don't need race card in this game because I can tell by their forehead.
Yeah,
see their forehead has skin color on it.
Okay, but I will ask. I might.
Brother wanted race card for forehead.
Can I ask Beijing level? Does this person use Beijing?
Hey, speaking of which, you did get your little Beijing package in, eh?
Yeah, I'll debut it on the banter pod. I don't know where I put it.
Fair enough.
We're going to start really easy. I feel like this is a dead giveaway once you see it here. But just so you know, again, the way when you set up a test, we need to calibrate. So we're going to calibrate with this forehead. Who is this?
CP.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
CP3.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
CP3.
It could honestly double as a Doc Rivers, to be honest.
I honestly, this is a little dockish. Yeah, it's.
Do you want to see the full photo in reference to what I pulled from? Does it matter? Okay,
sure. But Chris Paul does have a nice hairline, though. I gotta say, even though he cuts it real low now because it's pretty sparse, but the shape of it is still good.
I love how Doc came back yesterday. He's like,
"Hey
guys,
this is the photo that we pulled this."
He looks so washed.
Yo, this is like Captain America trying to rally the troops.
He looks so washed. I'm sorry.
He's like, "Hey, fellow kids."
Chris Paul.
Yo, Chris Paul
sorry,
ending
man.
his career. Like, a lot of guys obviously end their careers, like,
Yeah.
bouncing around. But, like, going back to the Clippers, I don't know why it's so funny.
No, this is like the Patrick Ewing washed photo, except he's not with the Orlando Magic. He's with the New York Knicks.
Like if I'm CP, like, why don't you go to OKC? You were there before with Shea. Like you had dinner with Shea during the conference finals last year.
He
You
would
guys
have
are
had
so
a
tight.
championship by now if he
Yeah,
just stuck
yeah.
around. Yeah.
That's the thing. Him going to the Clippers, he's not even going to win a chip with them. Like he's not,
Oh my
It's not even
God.
ring chasing. This is even like Gary Payton goes to
He
the
might
Lakers
lose
or
an
whatever.
owner
like-
at this rate. Yeah.
All right, so I'm one
okay.
for one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it-
sick,
again,
sick,
like
sick.
a lot of these are probably pretty obvious and easy, but again, I just wanted to get
Yeah,
a
yeah,
sense
yeah.
of how
You want to
good they
assess
are.
the level. You got to
Assess
all
the
good,
level. Okay, so up here,
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, come on, this is pretty
no. My first instincts is Corey Joseph, but I think that's wrong.
No. I don't even know if Corey's in the league right now.
Can I get a hint? Is this guy in the East or West?
he's in the East.
He's in the East.
He's in the East. I'm gonna need.
I was gonna give you another hint. I thought you were gonna
I-
do like I guess no race card, but you can do like maybe
No,
continent,
Will,
continent
Will,
card.
Will, you're
Okay,
already
all right,
giving it
never
away.
mind.
Just
I
let
can't-
Alex go through with
Is
it.
this a Raptor?
No,
No.
It's not a Raptor. Okay.
I think what we'll move forward with is we'll give you like
Can you lower his
yes or no
face a little more?
no.
No.
Can I see his
No.
eyes? Can I
No.
see? Can I see
No.
his
You
You can
eyebrows?
see his eyes. You
No.
know exactly who it is.
Can I see
Eyebrows
his?
kind of give away.
Can I see his eyebrows? Yeah.
No, you can't see his eyebrows either.
What, I'm not
what you
CSI.
got.
I don't like just zoom out. This is just
I-
a-
Yeah,
I
this is
can't-
a static photo, dog.
I can't get this guy. I
What?
need his.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
let me
who is
pull
it?
the photo in for you.
Yeah.
right now.
He was at Scotiabank Arena last night, man.
Oh, is this Giannis?
This is Giannis.
Oh no! Technically, I didn't
Okay.
get it though. I didn't get it.
No,
until
no,
that.
he didn't
No,
get
I
it.
didn't get it.
I-
I didn't get it.
Yeah, he didn't get
Wow.
that.
Well, did you
Yeah.
did you see that right away, Will? Like you could tell that was Giannis?
Yes, but also I saw him yesterday. So
Yeah, this is like a photo from
Yo.
like, last night.
Yo,
Yeah.
let me go to a few games. I'm gonna study foreheads.
you're just gonna be like blocking out like this.
I'm gonna get Jeremy to take photos of just foreheads for me to study.
I think he'll do that for you.
Trying to find
Okay.
the actual photo for you, but now I'm actually okay. I think
But you can see that it's Giannis once I let you know.
okay. So like,
Damn,
once you have it here,
man.
there's Giannis
Yeah.
for you.
I don't know.
Okay.
Chat saying it's easy. That wasn't easy, man.
Okay, well, again, this is like based off like an
Yeah.
offhand comment at the beginning of this pod where you're like, I could just
right,
identify
right.
Yeah,
people by the
I
forehead.
love how chat's like, "Yo, Alex, you suck. You suck at forehead identifying."
Okay, up next, I feel like this is like a. Well, we'll find out. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, man! He's got okay. He got little wrinkles,
Okay,
or,
I'm pretty sure I know who this is as well, but
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead,
again,
go
we're
ahead,
gonna. So
Alex.
what we're gonna do, Alex, for this series is we're gonna give you 3 yes questions that we can answer yes or no to, and then you have to make a guess.
yeah. Okay. Got some wrinkles, so got to be over 30, I think. Like
he got
this
some
a vet.
grays too. I think that's kind of there too.
Yeah, this a vet. This a
Yeah.
vet. Oh man, this is tough, man. I was thinking Willie Green, but he a coach.
Willie Green. No.
No, I need help.
not-
I
that's
need
not-
help.
Okay,
need
no,
help.
but ask some yes or no questions right now.
Is he over 35 years old?
No.
No,
No way. Whew.
No.
Will definitely has some though. Yes.
Is he on the Raptors or has been on the Raptors?
No.
That's a great question. Wait, no? Oh, never mind.
No
I
to
have the
both?
wrong person as well.
No to both.
Oh, you have the wrong person as well. Okay, interesting. Oh wait,
So he's not on the Raptors.
Let
He's
me.
not
Never
no,
been.
Wait, hold on. You say not been on the Raptors as well?
Yeah. So 2-part question. Is he on the Raptors right now? Has he
Also,
ever
to
been
answer
on the
your
Raptors?
first question, he is over 35. Sorry.
Oh, he
wait,
is
hold on.
over 35.
Oh, the whole time I thought it was Fred. Okay, hold on.
No, it's not Fred.
He's
It's not
over
Fred.
35. It can't be Haslam because he's out the
Oh, man.
league.
Hold on. Oh,
Oh,
no,
Is he on the
that
Ra-
is not- He's,
Is he on
he's
the
never been
Raptors?
on the Raptors. He's never been on the Raptors.
He's,
Okay, he's
never
never-
been on the
and-
Raptors,
and he's over
old.
35.
and he's,
and
over
he's
35.
old
You
as
have
hell.
One more question.
What?
Has he ever won a championship?
Yes.
Ooh, 35 in the league with a chip?
a lot of
5'3"
guys,
with an
man.
attitude? 35 plus with a ring. Yo, I know he voted for Zoran yesterday.
I'm crying, man.
Oh my god, 35 with a chip.
Okay, hold on.
35 plus with a chip.
Okay.
Man, who are the old heads who've won a chip, man?
You guys each get one guess in, and then I'm going to reveal.
This is too. I don't even have a guess.
Okay, over 35.
Has a chip.
Mm-hmm. The chat already got it, by the way.
Yeah, I'm hiding the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is really fun. I did not think it was going to be
This
this
is
hard.
more fun than who we play for.
This is legit the first.
Wait, is this Clay?
No.
Oh.
I have no guesses. I can't come up with
It
it.
didn't really look like Clay to me, but who is this?
Yeah, who is it? Reveal.
Steph.
No!
I guess I was very close to home with Clay.
No!
Yeah. You were very
That
close
makes-
to Clay.
Oh,
I guess Steph does
Damn.
have kind of generic hair when I think about it now.
damn.
But it's really hard to tell at that point. This is going to be a fun one. Okay, so now that we're kind of starting to get a sense of it, now I'm curious where you go with this next one. I feel like, based on this experience so far, this is not going to be fun for you. But here you go. Who is this?
OG Anunoby.
Nope.
Oh my god. I was gonna say Pat Bev.
It's not Pat
No.
Bev either.
You sure it's not OG?
I can check again. It's not.
You sure it's not?
Do you want to double check just so you sure?
Here's the fun part. People are not getting it in the chat right now either. No.
Is it Colin Sexton?
No.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know why you would have chosen Colin Sexton. Is
Ah.
this Bronny?
Dennis Schroeder.
Nope. For your boy Billie Jean, who said that's easy and guessed it, they were wrong.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get some questions in here.
All right.
Is
Oh,
he
this is so generic. I'm sorry.
3
man.
yes
he-
or no. This is pretty fun.
okay.
is he younger than 27?
Yes, he should be.
Okay.
He should be.
He's
What
a
is-
young
I'm
head.
gonna check for sure. I'm gonna just check for sure
Okay,
because
okay,
I'm really
okay.
bad with
Yeah,
ages.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
To answer your question, is he? Yes, he is.
He-
Yeah. He's,
what was he a top 10 draft pick?
yes.
Ooh, okay. Good prospect.
That's the thing. The funny thing about this is, like, I think so far I've given you nothing but stars.
Killian Hayes.
No, man. It's not Killian Hayes, bro. Come on, dog.
It's not Killian Hayes.
Has he ever been on the Raptors?
No.
Okay, that's the
That's
worst
too
question.
specific
ever.
question. Is it East or West right now? Does he play in the East or in the West right now?
He plays in the West.
In the
in the
West,
West.
because I was gonna say Benedict Mathurin too.
Okay, not.
He's
not
in the
that, I
West. Okay, OKC. They don't. That's not Shea. That's not Jalen Williams.
Yeah. There's no.
That's not.
There's
No, I'm going
tricks
through the
in it.
prospects. High picks.
Why
High
Jerome
picks.
got to call me out like that? Because this is actually a really funny situation where the confidence didn't work out.
I
But no,
swear.
that's all right.
Wait, hold on.
It's OG, man.
Specific question: does this person play for the Pelicans right now?
This is actually really impressive. No, this is really impressive. Nobody has gotten this answer yet in the chat.
Yeah, because this is the most generic forehead in the
this, man?
NBA.
Who is this?
Yo, it's got to be OG, man. It is
It's not
OG.
OG. Stop saying.
Are you guys
that,
ready for
man.
the reveal?
Yes, reveal.
All right, 1 second.
I'm gonna be
while I
so
pull this
mad.
up. You are gonna be really mad.
Is this
where
person
is-
famous? He's an All-Star.
Top 10 draft pick, man.
You're gonna find out in a second. Oh, wait, I'm gonna
Randall's
remove
over
some picks.
27.
Is that Randall? I feel
No,
like
he's
Randall.
he's at over 27. or under
Randall's
27.
hair's not puffy like that. I don't know.
Sorry, this is really hard to like pull these in. But our answer is one.
Ant?
Anthony
Oh,
This is unbelievable. This
Yo.
is the hardest test of all time. How does this end?
Yo,
What?
that's amazing, man.
No way.
I still think it's OG. Yeah.
No way.
I still may I mean,
Yo.
we could do it on the next episode, but I need an OG versus Ant forehead check.
Jesus Christ.
Sure,
man.
we still
That's-
got 2 more left.
Let's keep going. We gotta
Okay,
redeem
2 more.
ourselves,
Oh no, we
man.
got it. This is like where it gets a little tricky, I think.
Yeah.
Starting off here, you don't
Yeah.
need a race card for this because it's this hair.
Luke Kennard.
Nope.
Is it Cooper Flag?
Nope.
Is it? Oh man. Okay. Is it Con Knipple?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
it's a little
man.
sweaty too. A little sweaty. He runs past a lot of screens.
He's an athlete. What do you mean?
I swear to God, this is Kennard.
No.
No, it's not Kennard. It's actually not Kennard. I thought it was Cooper for sure, but it's not Cooper.
Is this
Okay,
a
this-
top
this
10?
not-
Top 10 pick? Is this a top 10? Was he a top 10 pick?
Let me look this up. Sorry.
But,
I can't believe
Are they playing the East or the West right now? That's an easier question to answer. Off the top
they're
of
in
your head.
the East right now.
They're in the
Zeller.
East.
Zeller.
No, it's not. Zeller's bald, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, who is this? Is
Wait,
this
you're
Grady?
asking if-
Is this Grady Dick?
No, it's not.
Whites
Okay.
are. Why are whites harder than blacks?
That's the fun part.
That's not the way we use words here.
What
man.
did you
I
ask,
apologize
Alex?
for
You
that.
said top 10 pick?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so he a bum.
Also, Krem, don't check the private chat, but Krem did guess it right, and shout out Krem for that one. But
Is this supposed to be easy? Wow.
No, but
We
he's
don't
not a
know
top-
a lot
he's
of
not a
people,
top 10.
a lot of people guessed it right in the chat. I can say
Feels
that.
like he's in my. He's
and they're
on
so
Miami
sure
or
of it that
Detroit.
it is. Yeah.
I feel like he's on Miami or Detroit, just based on the hair.
Okay.
It's not Duncan Robinson or Simone Fontecchio
No.
or Nikola Jovic.
No.
It's that guy on Washington. What's his name, man?
Yeah, who's on Washington?
Something
your
general
favorite
or something. I don't know, man.
team. What? Why is this hard? I don't understand. Yo,
This is actually
This
really awesome.
This game sucks.
It's so
this is
awesome.
your idea. This was your
Okay,
idea. man.
I'm just gonna say he's either on Miami, Washington, or OKC. That's it.
Miami, Washington.
He said it's in the
OKC.
East, man.
So
Oh shit.
you can switch OKC with another team if you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna say he's either on Miami,
Washington.
Detroit, or Washington.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me pull up a
No,
standings. Hold on. No, I'm gonna pull up the
Oh,
standings.
okay.
So I for some reason I can't visualize which teams are in which conferences anymore.
No, Miami,
Okay, he's not on
Detroit.
Tell me when you're
Is
ready.
this
for
is
the
this
reveal.
AJ Green?
This is AJ Green.
Oh my
Will,
god.
you should have got this because you literally saw him.
I mean, this is anybody, man. This is anybody, man.
Oh fuck, this is tough.
This is 8 guys I went to gifted class with, man. Come
Yo,
on,
this
dude.
is
Let me
so
get you the full
tough.
Photo. Where is this?
Freaks. Oh man,
Oh my goodness, man.
this is my friend Christopher Postel, man.
No, this is. You know what? Next time we should do it with our friends, like
Look
forehead
look
game, but
look-
friends.
look
That's
at-
a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, well, I mean, for some of the rationale behind this was like, oh, I'll pull up Mac McClung and see if you guys guess, because I think I was like, I need a white boy.
But he has
and-
a headband, right? So that's like a
That's
little
the problem
distinctive. Yeah.
And so I was just like, I could go like an Austin Reeves route, but that's kind of obvious. But
Yeah.
AJ
Right,
Green
right,
felt
right.
like a good
Yo,
pick
legit-
AJ Green's pretty good. Deep cut.
Yeah.
No, Sean in the chat said real basketball heads would know these. Yeah, you're not a real head if you don't know the real
Real
heads.
basketball heads who know these guys.
If you can't identify the heads, you're not a head, man.
But yeah,
that's
shout out
true.
Krem, our intern, who did get it in our private chat.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's
Sick,
incredible,
sick, sick.
man.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
last one to redeem.
Final
Last
one
to redeem.
here. This is the one that's supposed to redeem you.
Redeem team.
Here's your.
Yusuf Nurkic. No, Alex Len. No.
No.
your crush.
Okay, hold on. This guy is definitely on the Celtics, right?
Is he European?
No,
He's actually on the Celtics. Is this Svi Mihailovic?
no, it's not.
Is he
Celtics.
Euro? Is he
Yeah.
Euro?
Is he on the
No.
Utah Jazz? Because like, I think
No.
statistically 80% of white players are on the Boston Celtics and the Utah Jazz. Okay, all right. Wow.
This
Okay.
is such a budget cut looking ass.
Hold on.
Going
Why
through
do
the
you?
chat right now? And so far, the chat does not have.
Okay, does this person play in the East or the West at the moment?
They play currently in the West.
In the West.
in
No,
the
he's on
West.
he's on Sacramento, man. This is a Sacramento ass haircut. He's on Sacramento. Is he on Sacramento?
I don't think he's on Sacramento.
You will not be lighting the beam.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, hold on. Is this Christian Brown?
This is Christian Brown.
Oh my god, that's a sick pull, man. Yo, that's not fair. He just changed his hair this year. That's not fair.
Man over here.
No, I thought it was Zach LaVine, man.
So the thing is, like, I was kind of pulling in. I was like, the particular cut and I think the brown hair and like the lack of curls like kind of make it difficult. But I was like, this could be Alonzo Ball. This could be like
I was gonna go Levine. God damn.
This is the dagger. This is the dagger.
Yo.
New haircuts throw you off? Absolutely. Well, the other thing too that I was really excited about was the idea that like you nailed the team Denver and you'd go with Jokic instead of that because when we're looking at this forehead here,
this could be Jokic. You're right.
That could be
Damn,
Jokic,
you're right.
you know?
Why did I not think of Jokic right away?
There you go. Guys,
Damn, this is a tough game, man.
congratulations on the first edition of Identify the NBA Forehead. You guys went like 2 for 6, I think.
That's actually not bad. I mean,
That's
we'll
not-
pull
I'm-
this weight on that.
I'm not upset about that. I really thought that the one that killed us was Steph. I mean, we just couldn't get Steph for like the life of us.
Yo.
Didn't realize how generic Steph's head was until we saw it close.
You really don't realize it. Yeah, I mean, like it's almost like throwing you off to just give you like Chris Paul as the starting point, and you're just like, yeah, I got everything.
No, but Chris Paul was tough. Chris Paul was tough, man.
Yeah.
That was a great pull, honestly.
You have to start
dome
with-
knowers. Oh my god! Yo, that's the most fun game I've ever played.
Yeah.
No, that's actually incredible.
That's I think I like that more than who we play for. Just identify.
No,
the
this
forehead.
is amazing.
Yeah. We might have to
Oh
play
my
some more
God.
Identify the Forehead in down the line.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Well, guys, thanks for playing the first edition.
Yeah. Appreciate you
Alex
guys.
is gonna deal with the pain. I guess I'm not. Gonna...
Guys, can I throw one last one at you?
Yo, no, don't do it to
All
our
right,
back.
bonus-
Don't do it to no.
Bonus
we're not-
head.
No, we're not doing. Okay, fine.
Why?
You're so rude.
Yo, is that L. Osman?
Immediately, yes. Ding, ding, ding,
Yo.
ding.
Is that Stephen A. Osmond?
Yo, come on. Why
That's
are we
the-
doing this to leave it?
That's
You
the-
brought it up, Will. That's on you. buddy.
I know. I'm trying to pass
That's,
it off right now. Yo,
that's
no,
clearly on you.
That's
every person in the chat knows exactly what that is, man.
That's a runway I took flying Porter last time to Montreal.
Oh, come on, man. That's not fair. That's not
We're
fair.
not-
I'm
we're not
sorry,
doing-
Lee, man.
We're not doing the hairline check again, are we?
No. Don't do the hairline check. None of us got that pass, man. Well, actually, Drum does, but not us.
Oh,
It's okay. You guys see my hairline every day just because I have my hair pulled back, you know? So- Lee, I'm sorry, Lee. I feel so
Stop
bad.
calling them Lees, not Chinese.
He's Korean.
Not even an NBA forehead. What? Like it's so rude.
Yo, that's amazing. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tap in on Friday. Banter pod coming. Gonna answer all your questions. I got new $5 thoughts in-out list. Took some in-out suggestions from you guys as well, and then some life-changing either-or questions that I'm gonna ask Will and Jerome.
Don't do it,
and
Will. I
get
can
the
see you
chat to
searching
chime
for a
in.
photo.
You want to see Alex's forehead?
No, we're not doing shit.
It's right here. You want to see? Yo, want some head?
Luther head over here. My goodness, man.
Holy.
Put that Luther head away, man.
Holy.
Not that Jamal head.
Oh my God.
This guy got an S head, man.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. Will.
I appreciate you guys, man.